Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
I'm Kara Wagner, and this is Dina Royer.
Nice to meet everybody.
And we are coming to you from the beautiful city of Westminster in the beautiful, wonderful state of Colorado. And we are here today to clear up some misconceptions about our CBD product from You. And so the number one question that we get, or the number one standoff, leave me alone quote that we get is people are afraid that our products contain THC. So that is why we are here today, to let you know that You CBD products do not contain THC, and they are in fact actually derived from two different plants. So Dina, she's the wonderful guru on information on the CBD products from You, and so she's going to answer a couple questions for us. So explain to everybody the difference between hemp and marijuana.
Absolutely. So they are two different plants. They are, yes, both under the cannabis umbrella. However, the hemp plant grows tall and skinny. It takes about a 3 to 4 month incubation period. The marijuana plant grows short and bushy, and it's only grown for the psychoactive effects. Where hemp actually is a very amazing plant, because I don't know if people knew this, but the Constitution was written on hemp paper. It's very industrial. It serves a lot of purposes: clothes, textiles, amazing products that are helping people all around the world. So completely different plants.
And at one time, at the beginning of our country, weren't our forefathers, didn't they ask everybody that grew crops to grow a certain percentage of their crops in hemp?
Yes, it was actually mandatory that they did do that.
And it's a very, very, very valuable plant. We could pay our taxes in hemp way back then, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So, and our products, again, are just hemp. There's no THC in any of our products. And I would like for Dina to tell you why our ingredients in our products for You are so much more beneficial and pure than maybe some competitions. And then also, if you can elaborate on the difference between what our products are versus some products that may have CBD in them from a marijuana facility.
Sure. So what makes these two products different than anything else on the market? This actually is for pets, and this actually is for humans. They're the same technology, the same product, just different milligrams per bottle. But what makes them so much different is the technology behind them. These are water-soluble, tasteless, odorless products. You add them to any beverage like this, just like that. Same for your pets. So the technology is nanotechnology, and what that means is that they break down the molecule of the CBD to such a small size, like a pinhead, so it's more bioavailable. A lot of things that are out on the market, whether it be a vitamin or any other CBD products, the CBD molecule is so big. For an example, it could be the size of a nickel. We break it down to the size of smaller than a pinhead. So when you absorb that product into your body, you're able to absorb 90% of it versus a smaller percentage with a lot of other products, not just our product, but a lot of products in general. And so then we have our CB2, which is a full spectrum tincture that you put underneath your tongue. And what makes this different is that it is a full spectrum. And what that means is you have the hemp plant, and in the hemp plant, you have an abundance of CBD, and then you have other phytocannabinoids. So there is over 100 phytocannabinoids in a hemp plant. So being that this is a full spectrum, you're getting like the meat and potatoes of the plant, which makes it more powerful. And then we have two other ingredients that are derived from the hops plant, and that's beta-carothylene and humulus. And those are two very strong immune boosting terpenes that help the CBD work more synergistically in your body. So it packs a very powerful punch.
Okay. And with a lot of times people are afraid that, when you associate nano with small. And so our product, aside from the scientific jargon that comes with it, the nano just, you get all of the benefits without any waste. So there's no fillers. That's a good way to put it. So kind of like beer, no fillers in our product. So we just had a wonderful event on Monday, and people from all walks of life were at this event. Some of the folks were like us. We are already representatives of the company, and then a lot of people had never even heard of it, which was great. Those are the people that you want coming to an event like that because they need to be informed. A couple, a husband and wife truck driving team, over the road truck driving. If any of you are truck drivers, you know that all the driving that you do, you guys get aches and pains in your butt and your legs and your back and even your arms just from the constant sitting. And as over the road truck drivers, this husband and wife team were stating that obviously they can't take any kind of strong narcotic painkillers. They wouldn't be able to drive, and then they wouldn't have a living. And they were introduced to the product 3 or 4 months ago, and they stated that the pain is completely gone. And being that they're over-the-road truck drivers, they get drug tested quite a bit, obviously. And their drug tests have never come up positive for anything. They don't do anything, and the CBD from New has no psychoactive effects or bad results for drug testing. They don't test for that. So can you kind of elaborate on the difference between products and like what would come up in a drug test and why ours doesn't?
Well, first off, it doesn't have THC, so you would never pop positive, but there are two different molecules. There's a THC molecule and there's a CBD molecule. So when you're getting a drug test, they're specifically testing for the THC molecule. And being that our product is THC free, you would never pop positive.
Okay, good. So at the risk of sounding like George Bush, not gonna do it. So our product does not have THC in it. If any of you know of anybody or even yourself that is experiencing pain, and inflammation is the number one cause for pain for the majority, and these products are all anti-inflammatory products, and they help immensely. So if you or anybody that you know is experiencing anxiety, pain,
depression, seizures,
acne,
fibromyalgia, digestive problems.
Yep. Please contact us. Again, I'm Kara Wagner, and this is Dina Royer. And we certainly do wish everybody the best for their health and their life. And we sure would love to be able to have New You help you accomplish all those goals. Thanks.
Thanks.